everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so today we have the highly requested Easter basket mini size, and I think this is going to be the smallest that I can make. I used the smallest octagon in the meant to be dies, and I think it was the smallest arch on the outside. So yeah, but look at I did. Yes, I had to do the gingham, y'all. You know me. I just put a little tag and a bow on this one, and it's so sweet. Oh my gosh, y'all, thank you for requesting this because it really turned out super cute, and it is so little, but let me tell you about how wide it is. It is 3.5 inches wide, so it is so cute, but you can still fit plenty of goodies in this. I didn't put the grass or anything in there. And for those of you who don't know and didn't see the larger one, this was the larger one that I created. And I've got a little rosette on the side of that one. This one has flowers on it. And I did a purple one as well in Gorgeous Grape. So yeah, I love these. They turned out so cute, and this is so stinking adorable. Look how cute, y'all. All right, so this is what I'm sharing today. For those of you who are new, thank you for joining. My name is Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. And this was the most highly requested Easter basket I've ever had. So yeah. It is really cute. All right, let's get started on this. Again, don't freak out when you see the amount of stuff that we're using for it. It goes super quick, y'all. I did this in less than 5 minutes, ran them all through my cut and emboss. I'm going to show you first what we're using for this, because I know a lot of you, or if you haven't seen the other one, you won't know what it is. So I'm just using the Easter greetings from the Storybook Friends. And for the everyday arches, I'm just using the dies. So look at these, y'all. If you haven't seen these, look at these. And yes, I used the smallest and the second smallest on this one. And this is a bundle. If you get it together, you save 10%. And then we are using the meant to be dies. And this is what started at all these octagons. And I am using there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using the smallest one on this one. But you can use the flowers to decorate this. There's so much you can even use in this one. And this does come as a bundle as well. I didn't get the bundle, the stamp set, because I already have a B one that coordinates with this, that will work with this. So yeah. All right, so the pieces that we're using for this one, these are the dies right here. So here's the larger one. So you are going to need, let me start off with the outside part. You're going to need 6 of these. You need 6 of every one of these. So I just ran 6 through the cut and emboss. And then you are also going to need a piece that is 1 1/4 by 1. And then you'll need a piece that's 2 by 2 1/2. And this is all for the box part. And then we're going to mat it, and I'm matting the inside this time. So we are matting it with 6 of these gingham, and then on the outside I'm using this one. I like the smaller one on the outside. I was thinking I was going to use the larger one and just cover the arch with that, but I just like this little one better. And then also for the box part, you're going to need 1 of the smallest hexagon. And then I am matting it again with the Designer Series paper, which is this one. And then the handle, I cut at 10.5 by 1/2, but I think I'm going to cut it shorter. I think I did the other one. And then this piece is 9.5 by 3/8. And that's just to mat the handle. You don't even have to mat it if you don't like. And then you need a piece of basic white, and that's for the sentiment, Happy Easter. Well, not Happy Easter, it says Easter greetings. There's also another one in this Storybook Friends that you can use. It says Some Bunny Loves You. And I thought that would be super cute on this one as well. All right, so let's stamp first. And this is Pretty in Pink that I'm using here. So we're going to keep these pieces together because these are going to go all together, and then we'll do these as well. All right, let's just stamp first the Easter greetings because we have to have a sentiment on it, y'all. You just can't. Unless you can use this for Mother's Day, y'all. This would be so cute for Mother's Day as well. And this is even better for nursing homes, y'all. This size is perfect for a nursing home. Or, you know, just for our friends, your family, your neighbors. Wouldn't it be a darling? All right, so I'm stamping the Easter greetings. And I'm just going to cut this out by hand like I always do. Not always, but most of the time. And we're going to cut that. I'm going to cut this a little smaller. And for this one, I think I cut these little to make it look like a tag. This is just a shortcut to making it a tag. And then I'm using out of the little mini hole punch assortment, the ones I'm using the 1/8 inch hole punch. And I'm just punching a hole in that. But it does come with these other ones. All three of these come together. These are so good, y'all, for doing boxes and bags and even putting tags on your cards. And so that's that. All right, so now let's get started here. We got that all ready. And we are going to first take these pieces and we are going to score these. So the little ones, we're going to score on the 1-inch side, and you're going to just score it in half at 1. This is all going together exactly like the last one. So we are going to score all of these little ones at 1/2 on the 1-inch side. Okay, so all of these 6 are scored. We'll put those aside. Sorry, my dog, you know how it is. Every time I get on to do a video, she's got to bark. I don't know what she's barking at, but... Okay, so then for these pieces, we are going to score this as 2 by 1.5, and we are going to score it at on the 1.5 inch side at 3/4 inches. So you're going to score at 3/4 inches on all of these. Let's see if I can get them apart. So 3/4 of an inch, which is just 1/2 of 1.5. Okay, so we have these all ready to go and the little ones. So let's get going and put this together. All right, so you want to sharpen all these. And you also want to sharpen all of these. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put these aside for right now. We don't need those right now. We are going to attach these to the bottoms of these. So this fits across just perfectly, right, like that. And it's going to be like a stand. So that's how you're going to attach all of these. Now, I think I'm going to use, I was going to use my tearing tape because that's what I used on the other one. But I think just to make this a little bit quicker, I'm just going to use wet glue. The tearing tape worked really good for this. So you want to just put it on one side. Make sure that your stitching is on the right side. And then this is going to be on the back. And you just want to go right up to your score mark. So you still have where you can bend it. We're going to do that on every one of these. Just line it up like that. Right to your score mark. I like to make sure these are just right too when you're doing that. Okay, so on every one of these, you're going to do that. Okay, so there's all 6 of them. We got those all ready to go. Now what we're going to do is attach them to the hexagon. And again, I'm just going to use wet glue for this. And I advise using wet glue for this part because you can move it around if you want to, and you can get it really nice and straight. So you're just going to adhere it here and just line up your edge of your arch right there. And then we're going to go around the whole thing with these 6. Y'all, if you want instructions for the larger one, I have that on my blog, my YouTube channel as well, and on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. For those of you who haven't seen the larger one, if you'd like to do the larger one. I think I'm making those for my sisters. And then just keep going around and line up your edges really nice. This is really easy to do. And then 2 more. I just make sure that it's right to the edge there. And then there is that. All right, so make sure these are all down. Make sure it's dry before you move on to the next step. It would make it so much easier. So now we're going to take these pieces here, and these are going to get lined up on the sides. But you want to make sure this center piece is right in the center here of your arches. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use my Seal Plus. Again, just do it on the very edge, because you don't want it to interfere with your little arches here. So just do it on the very edge. And then again, line that center one up in the middle here. And this is going to start forming the basket. And on this one, I'm only doing a small space. So you want to make sure that you have the equal amount of space on both sides of this. Can you see that right there? Let me see if I can. Can you see the space between here and here? And it's not straight up against that center line. You want that because you want it to flare out. So that's what, and as you go around, it's going to get easier. So I'm going to go ahead, you know what? My wet glue may be a little bit faster than this, but we'll go ahead and go forth with this. And then just do the next one the exact same way. Line it in this, whoops, I need to get on the next one here. Line it right up in the center there. And when you're going around, you want to make sure, just look at your other one and make sure it's around the same. It doesn't have to be exact, but you want to make sure it's around the same spacing. The first couple ones you'll have to kind of play with, but after that they start really coming together. All right, we're going to do all the way around on this, and I'm going to just show you all the way around so you can get a good idea what to do here. So that center line is going to go in the middle. And you can see how, let's see if I can, you can see how that is starting to form. It's going out. And every time you do it, do one, they may be a little bit different because, you know, you may not be able to eyeball it the exact same thing on every single basket, but you'll be close. They're gonna, you know, it's not gonna be off that much. I like to really sharpen that so I can see where my center is. But you can see now that when I put it down, it's starting to be easier. and go around. All right. Got 2 more. And then we got 1 more to go. This is so cute, y'all. Oh my gosh, this little one is so adorable. I had a feeling it was going to be super cute when I started it. All right, look it. It looks like a little tulip. Y'all, you can leave it like this and use these as party favors. It would be really cute for like a baby shower or something, and just fill it with candy. It would be super cute. All right, now we are going to put our handle on. So let's mat our little handle here. So put that all the way on here, and you can make your handle however long you want it. I'm going to end up cutting a little bit off here on the end, and then you're just going to attach it here and on the side here. So let me just go ahead. I'm not going to end up cutting it. I'm just going to leave it because that's going to be underneath the matting. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it, and then just make it as tall as you want it. And there's our handle. Now we are going to mat it. Let's mat the outside first on this one. I'm going to use wet glue for all this. I think the wet glue works better. Well, I don't know about using the wet glue. It's starting to clog up, and this happens every once in a while. I have to go and wash out the nozzle. So I'm going to just switch to my seal. And we're going to mat all these outside pieces. Look how pretty this gingham is. I need to make sure I get it at the top because that arched part sometimes doesn't want to stick. Okay, so all of those pieces are matted. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable, y'all. I hope you like this. I know you're going to like this little one. All right, so I am going to, let's go ahead and do the sides first. And again, I'm gonna try to use my wet glue. Let's see if I could use my wet glue here. If it starts giving me problems, yeah, it's not cooperating. So I'm gonna just go ahead. I just have to make sure around this curve it sticks. So we are putting this, just line it right up to your other one here. And you're going to go all the way around with these as well. And you're just lining it up with your outside arch here. Make sure that you can't see it from the outside. So make sure it's down far enough. All right, and this is our last one. So you can see where we're at right now, and then I'm just going to do this bottom one. Now on the bottom one, you may have to kind of push it down pretty tight because it is a little bit tiny hair big because it's the exact same size, but with all the matting on the sides and stuff, it's not a problem. But I just wanted to let you know, when you put it in there, it may not like just sit down there. You have to kind of push it down. But look how cute it is with the matting. I told you when I did the large one that I thought it would be really cute with the designer series paper in the center, so, and the matting, because on these larger ones I just used some coordinating cardstock on the inside, a lighter shade. But I thought that's cute as well. But look at this. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? All right, let's grab our ribbon. I'm using the Pretty in Pink, of course, because it goes with this. I'm going to use a little bit of our Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and I'm just going to use the basic white. We're going to put our tag on first and then tie our ribbon. But I love this little tag, the little tag on the side in the ribbon. I thought that was really cute too. Of course, I love the rosette. You know how I am. I love those rosettes. I don't ever want that to go away because I really like those. I'm going to let this hang a little bit lower so you can see it below the ribbon. Let's tie this in a knot. Try to keep it a little bit looser. And then I'm going to clip that really short. And we're going to tie our ribbon. Make sure I got the right side out. And we're just going to tie a bow here. This ties really good too, y'all. This ribbon, it's so pretty. Make that a little bit shorter. And then we are going to trim our little, look how cute, y'all. Look at the little tag just in the bow. Isn't that sweet? And then just get your favorite candy, and you can just put your candy on the inside with some little grass. I'll just stick these in here because I have them sitting here. But how cute is that? I hope you love this one. I had so much fun making this basket, both the big one and this little one. So I hope you enjoy it, everyone. If you need any supplies, here's my March host code. And I'd appreciate you using it if you place an order with me. And you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Have a super blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.